Okay. First impression stuff out of the way, and I'm keen to actually get stuck into a little bit of resource generation. So, in episode 1, I was just exploring the game, trying to find a bunch of stuff that I found cool and new and exciting. I built this beautiful house. As you can see, it's very aesthetic. But now, today, we're actually going to work on getting some new resources, upgrading our gear. We just have like the basic sword, mace, hatchet, pickaxe, and short bow. I'm looking to hopefully expand our horizons today. But we'll start by taking another look at the view. I love the shine on the water. That's really nice. That's really, really nice. All right. Oh, I just dropped my sword. That was not what I meant to do. That is a immediate settings fix. I think that's my problem as well. Drop item. Drop item. What do I want to do? Maybe we'll do G. Yeah, maybe we'll do G, because I feel like I'm not going to do that very often. And G is not something that I... Okay, beautiful. Awesome. Is there anything I need to take on my travels? Maybe some plant fiber? Do we have any blocks? I feel like I had some blocks earlier. Let's take maybe the whole thing. We'll take 100 birch logs. We can put that maybe here. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to use the mace. I had a go at it. I didn't love it. And I think I would rather conserve what we have in terms of inventory space. And we'll leave as is. Can I make any more arrows? I need rubble. Do I have rubble anywhere? No, did I put rubble in here maybe? I did not. Okay, so I need rubble to make arrows, and I don't have... Oh, what's this? Hello. Oh, that's going to be insanely good. Okay. This is fantastic. I didn't even know this existed. A crude bedroll, when placed, allows an avatar to set their respawn point to this location. That is perfect. That is perfect. Where should I sleep? I feel like sleeping next to the furnace is probably a good idea. Let's go right by the fireplace. Will it let me place that down? No? Why won't it let me place it down? What's... Oh, I have to use the F button to place. Interesting. Telltale Heart's bed. I'm just going to call it home. Because this is a solo world and I don't need a reminder of my name. By the way, use my code HEART. It's going to be very, very helpful if you do. Okay, well, in terms of the first thing that I want to do, let's have a look at the workbench again. A campfire to cook basic meals. Alright. Used to craft armor. Armor would be helpful for me. Used to fashion basic weaponry. That's helpful. There's a bunch of other stuff. Builder's workbench, alchemist, all that stuff is locked. Okay. Let's have a look at maybe weaponry first. I need copper, stone, and for the armorer's workbench, I also need copper and stone. So the idea, I think, would be to start by getting copper. That seems to be a good idea for us. Oh, I don't remember these fish the last time I was here. Grab some rubble. Okay. So it turns out there's just rubble in the middle of the ocean. That's kind of exciting. I need rubble for arrows, so maybe I'll grab some rubble on the bottom of the ocean to start with. And then we'll go back to the workbench quickly, make some arrows. And then those arrows will help us. Alright, let's just resurface so we can get our breath back. Grab some more rubble. There might be a more efficient way to do this, but I mean, this works for me. This is good enough. I want to get maybe 50 arrows at least, just in case we get in a bit of a spot of bother. Alright, let's head back to the house. I do love the way that you can just jet forward with the sword. That's a really cool feature. Very fun for me. Okay, we climb back up. Back to the workbench. Let's make ourselves some arrows. I can just do all. Okay, awesome. That gives us a bunch. Will we get about 50? A little more than 50. Good. Good. Very happy with that. Stick, but I don't have any sticks in my inventory. How am I using items from nearby chests? So I don't need the items in my inventory in order to craft with them. That's interesting. So long as they're in a chest nearby, which could be this one or this one. Probably not. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, I have all these sticks in this chest, and I just use them to craft at the workbench. That's really cool. That's really cool. I didn't know that was a feature, but I'm happy about that. Okay, at some point I'm going to make a bridge to the mainland, but for now we can just swim. I imagine there's got to be a way to make a boat, but for now I think we'll just leave it. Alright, let's get to the mainland. And the goal is to get some copper. So we do have a pickaxe now. We do have a pickaxe. Previously that was a challenge. We've discovered the lobster memory. It's a bit of fun. There is a bear over there that I will not mess with. Oh, there is... That does not sound very... Oh, okay. Okay. Nope. 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 This is not a very... Oh, okay. Bro is chasing me. I do not want to fight you, dude. I do not want to fight you. Okay. Can I... If I just... Okay. Is that copper? I think that is copper. Okay, well, I thought we were going to have to go, like, mining. But I guess we can just get copper here. I only need 2 ingots, and that's 4 ore, which is enough for both workbenches, I think. So, how about we head back to the house, and, that's it, man. We've just got ourselves the 2 workbenches. That's mission 1 completed. It'll be interesting to see what pick up some more rubble so we can make some more arrows. I get the feeling the arrows might come in handy later on. So I don't want to run out of those if I can avoid it. Starting to think that maybe making a house in a relatively inaccessible place might not have been my greatest idea. But I like it. I like that it separates kind of my space from the rest of the unexplored region. So I'm okay with it overall. I'm okay with it. Okay, this whole like interacting mechanic is a bit of a challenge. Okay, we can make a bunch of arrows, but I'll wait to do that. Oh, I need to smelt first. Okay, let's open the furnace. Put in the copper ore and the wood. Wood in the fuel. Turn on. Okay. Nice. So we can sleep right by the fireplace. Get ourselves nice, toasty, and warm. That's fantastic. Oh, you get charcoal from this as well. I like that you can have multiple inputs, so it looks like you can smelt things together. And then you get multiple outputs as well. That's really interesting. I guess it's a lot more realistic in terms of what actually happens when you smelt something. Really interesting. Okay, I like this. Alright, so once that's done, I was worried. I was worried that it wouldn't auto turn off, but it looks like it does. If there's nothing in the input, I can just leave that fuel in there. That's actually really helpful. Alright, we're into the workbench. We can create... Oh, I need stone. Looks like we're gonna go mining. I guess we could just mine out some of this stuff. That's fine. Alright, we need a little bit of stone. Eventually I'm going to turn this into like proper stairs, so I would have to mine it eventually anyway. But there we go. We can grab a bunch of stone there. That's good. Alright, we should have enough now. Okay, armorer's workbench. We can craft that. And then any tree log. Okay. Hang on. If I just pull all of this out. Okay, so now we have the tree logs. Fantastic. So we've done the armorer's workbench. Now we can do the blacksmith's anvil. And now we have both of those. Let's put that in. Oh, it doesn't want to let me put it there. Okay. Well, how about we extend this out a little bit further then? Oh, uh-oh. Okay, so here's the problem. I've changed my controls. So that needs to be right click. What else does right click do? Nothing. Okay, great. I've just changed my controls back because I want place block to be... Whoa. Okay, it's still F. That's interesting. Hang on. I'm having some control issues now. So interact with a block can be F, but secondary action needs to be right click. Does that work now? It does. Okay, beautiful. So we have the second section of our house now. Looks like I'm using a different colored wood, which I'm actually okay with. I like how it kind of separates that this is what we achieved in the first episode, and now we're on to kind of the next era of the house. I think that's kind of cool to me. All right, nice. Blacksmith's anvil. I guess I can place it here though. Let's. Okay, F to open. Okay, interesting. Here we go. Here we go. We need a bunch of new resources now. So it looks like it goes from copper to iron to thorium to cobalt, adamantite, and then mithril is the highest level. And then there's a way to upgrade the anvil as well. Okay, well I think it makes sense that we just start by looking for materials for copper. You can make a mace, you can make, oh, a battle axe, interesting. You can do daggers, and we can upgrade the bow. You can make a copper short bow, iron. It's interesting, there's also a crossbow. That could be fun. That looks really cool as a bow. So I guess the goal generally is to get mithril equipment. That seems to be the highest level, at least the highest level that I can access before I upgrade the anvil. Now, the other one was looking at armor. If we look at an armorer's workbench, seems very similar in terms of the options there. You can get a shield. That's quite cool. I think that, yeah, we're going to start with cobalt, but we're going to have to come back for some iron. So if I want a full set of armor, 6, 11, 5, 9. 6 and 11 is 17, 5, 9 is 14, 31. I don't know how the developers came up with 31 for a full set, but to be fair, it does change anyway depending on... I don't know how they balance that. I'm just going to go with it. It doesn't matter. I need a lot of copper. Probably about 50, it seems. A shield is quite cheap with only 2. 4 copper. Yeah, that seems pretty chill. I don't think I'm going to bother with the battle axe. I'm considering the daggers just for a bit of fun, but I think I might just stick with a sword to keep it simple, you know? All right, so I need about 31 for the armor. How much for the sword? 4. So I need about 35. And if we get a couple of spare, that's a good thing. I might just get a second pickaxe just in case. Let's get a second pickaxe. Oh, I can upgrade my pickaxe in just the normal workbench. Interesting. That's also something I definitely want to work on. All right, let's get a second pickaxe just for now. And I might even take a workbench with me. Can I make another one? What if I just do this? Okay, so I can make another one with tree logs and stone, which I'll have, so that's fine. So maybe before I head out, I'll grab some trees, and then we'll go into the mine. That seems like a good plan. We're gonna go head out, we're gonna grab some copper, and see if we can get ourselves our first set of armor and hopefully some upgrades to our tools and weapons as well. Alright, let's come all the way. Beautiful. So before we go mining, let's just get a little bit of extra wood. I don't really know what kind of wood, but this looks like a big tree, so let's take this one down. Nice, that gives me a bunch of wood to work with. A couple of sticks as well, just in case. Beautiful. Alright, we'll leave that there. Let's look for a cave. I wonder if I can find something on the map. This looks interesting over here. So I think maybe we set our target for this area. We haven't explored that yet. So let's set our target for this area and see if there's maybe an opening to a cave that we can find. Because I would rather not randomly dig down. I feel like that's not necessary. This looks like a spider we could battle. Let's make sure we have some food. Are you? Yes, you are. Okay. Alright, we got a venom sac. I do remember that one of the upgrade materials was actually a venom sac. So I feel like maybe we can potentially prioritize that. Just as a material for us to work on. Now, this big rock over here, I wonder if that's symbolic of maybe a mine shaft underneath? I don't know enough about world generation on this game to know the answer to that question. That is a bear. I'm running away. I'm climbing. Goodbye. Okay, that was kind of scary. Glowing mushroom. Alright, looks like I'm going into some wild forest. Oh, that is a snake. We are definitely battling that. Oh, that is a bear. I'm going to die. Please no. I did not know that bear was still following me. Oh, there's another snake. Okay. Okay, this is not going to plan. I'm jumping in the water. I made a tactical decision there. Is the snake following me? No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I'm gonna chill out, eat some wild berries. Wow, man. That was not what I was hoping for. I can see some more berries over there, so I might... Oh, there's literally something beautiful. I definitely need this stuff. Okay, beautiful. That looks interesting. That's glowing. I wonder what this is, and I wonder if I... Oh, it's a leaf. It's just petals. Okay. I was thinking maybe that would be a resource. That is a snake. Turkey discovered. Cool. Ooh. Now, I told myself I wasn't going to just randomly run into structures, and I'm going to... This is going to be the moment where I see a structure, and I don't go into it. So, as much as I... Hello, snake. As much as I really want to check that out, I'm going to leave it. I want to find an opening for a cave. Pardon me. Allergies acting up a little bit, but that's fine. Can I climb this? What if I build up? Can I climb this? What if I build up again? Can I climb this? Okay, there we go. So it seems I have to just push myself off the wall a little bit. And so long as I hit the wall when I'm up, it's fine. Alright, just so I can see what's going on. There's another snake. Get some berries. I really do need to find another food source. I don't think I got anything impressive from the snake. This is a big mountain. Alright, I think before the reason why I took so much health was because the bear attacked me. I actually don't think the snake is that impressive or like difficult. So I think that I can attack the snakes and be relatively okay. Those petals look really cool. And there's little butterflies. That's so cute. I think we found an entrance to a cave, which is super exciting. So let's head down there. I don't know what material this is. This could be iron. That is iron. Okay. We might just skip the copper age. You know, we might just go straight to iron. If we find enough. But we can always replace what we don't have with copper. It seems like there is an abundance of iron down here. I see a mob. I see movement. Okay. Let's just take you out. That was relatively easy. What did I just pick up? Linen scraps. Okay. That's a mushroom. Can I put that mushroom in my offhand? Just to, like, light things. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. That's perfect. Alright, because the mushroom I'm mistaking for iron a little bit. This iron has a color that looks like it could actually be copper, which is really interesting. Alright, let's go back and get what we've kind of walked past. Oh, the whitecap mushroom just looked like iron, but it's actually not. Interesting. Here is... That's a nice vein. Love that. That's plenty of iron for us. Alright, if we get, like, a decent number, I might actually just chill out, make a furnace while I'm down here. Ooh. Do I dare? No, I don't dare. I don't think I'm going to go down there just yet. I think we will get some slightly better resources and then consider that. But this is very similar to the cave we were in yesterday. The cave that, I will add, I forgot a pickaxe for. So now we have a pickaxe. Our mining experience is significantly better. We're able to actually generate the resources, which is a very good thing, obviously. We're also getting some rubble, which is good. Alright, fantastic. I see some spider webs. Oh, we have another boss. Well, not a boss, but an enemy. We took them out pretty easy. That looks like a rat that I don't want to deal with up close. Let's just yoink through a lot of its health before it gets to us. And then we can finish it off with the sword. That worked really nicely. Okay, same deal with the rat. Perfect. Okay, these cocoons are moving. Okay, this white spider... Oh, I'm poisoned. No, that's very bad. Oh, that's very bad. That's very bad. That's very bad. I didn't think I was going to die so quickly. Oh, gosh. No, 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 no. Oh, no, there's another enemy. Run away, run away, run away. I'm poisoned. I'm losing health from the poison. Oh, this is very bad. This is very bad. This is very bad. I don't know how long the poison lasts. I don't have a cure. Oh, we just burned through most of my food because of that poison. Yeah, I really should not fight those spiders. That's a terrible idea. Okay, that's some extra food. That works. We're down to only 4 pieces of food. Okay. Okay, I need to, like, respect my health bar a lot more. Especially because we actually have resources this time. Okay, cool. Well, I think we'll set up camp in maybe this little area just for a moment. Get some workbenches, get a furnace going, and see what we can do with the iron that we've already picked up. Because I think that's going to help me a little bit. Alright, let's maybe... Can I put a torch like that? Hang on. If I just take you... Okay, how do I... Okay, beautiful. That's all I wanted to do. You can go back there now. Fantastic. Just give myself a little bit of space to see. Couple more blocks, we're good. Alright, fantastic. Let's craft a workbench for starters. Put that here. Open the workbench. We have to make a furnace. Did I make it? Or did it cancel because I left too quickly? Okay, it takes a second. I just gotta wait for it. Alright. We're in the furnace. We have some logs. Let's do the iron first because it's a bit better. Alright. Now, how expensive is a furnace? I reckon I can just make a second one. And we can just put it there. We can open it, put some logs in it. Now, how do I split this? Okay, shift, right click splits. That's fine. Put that in there, and then we can input the copper ore. Okay, so both can run at the same time. That's great. That's really, really good. Okay. Now, food is going to be a constant problem. Which is why having a good bow is probably the priority. Okay. So the copper is going to allow me to make the blacksmith's anvil. Okay. So now I can make a blacksmith's anvil. I'm running out of tree logs, which is not a good thing. Maybe I should have gotten even more. Just gonna make a little bit of extra space for us to work in. Okay, this furnace is done. Fantastic. Alright, so I've got the blacksmith's anvil. That's kind of the priority for me. But I can also make the armorer's workbench potentially. But I'm not sure if it's worth the logs I'd have to spend. Alright, blacksmith anvil. Light leather. How do I get light leather? Oh, that's going to be an interesting one. I really should have checked like a wiki. Processed from the hides of common prey found throughout the wilds. Okay. Okay, that's just a problem in general. I'm going to make a second bow for now. Because my current bow might actually break. Okay, it looks like we're not going to be able to skip the copper age after all. I think we're going to have to go and get some copper. And it's just going to be a bonus if we manage to get some iron as well. Is that the same, I wonder, for the armor set? I heard something. That was not nice. Is that the same for the armor set? If I get the armorer's workbench, which I need to get some tree logs for. Okay, now we can make the armorer's workbench. I'm hearing sounds. I'm not liking the sounds. Okay, armorer's workbench. Throw that down there. Can I skip? No, I still need light leather. Okay, it looks like copper is really the way to go. So let's prioritize copper. If we can find it. Obviously, we'll still get everything we can see. But we'll prioritize getting copper. I don't want to go too far because I did actually spend a lot of resources on those workbenches. Oh. Okay, I'm just going to keep walking backwards because I don't want to waste my health. Alright, so light hide can be processed into light leather. Oh, okay, we just need to make a tanning rack. Okay, if I can kill you with a bow, so you can't poison me, that would be fantastic. I didn't hit it with any of those super arrows, that's so sad. Please do not attack me. I do not want to be poisoned. Okay, good. We got it. Alright, we got both of those. You're kind of chill. You shouldn't do too much damage. That's kind of free health regen. Am I leaving the cave? Is this where I entered? It is. It is where I entered. Okay. Things that I need are actual tree logs. Just quickly while I'm up here. Actual tree logs. And if I can get some food, that's ideal. But if I can't, it's actually kind of okay. But tree logs are kind of the main... Oh, no. I'm going to do a cheeky just speed click and keep going backwards so they can't damage me. Okay, they can damage me a little bit. Okay, we got that. We got that. That was relatively okay. But not ideal. I just want to remove as much damage as possible. You see, Hytale is a premium mini world. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I like it, and given that it's like quite early, I think that it's going to get a lot better, which is why I'm like investing my time and energy into it now. Because I think that this is like early release. They just wanted to pump it out, get something out there so that they kind of exist on the map in the gaming kind of industry. Like they did a big patch and a massive update like a week after release, which was pretty insane. Like most games drop and then they're just like, okay, this is how the game exists for like a good year or so before they upgrade it all. So the fact that they upgraded so soon kind of shows me that they had a lot of stuff in the works already. And they'll probably continue to make things that are useful and cool. That's what I think at least, but we'll see what happens. It's quite open-ended. Oh, okay, what's hitting me? Oh, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Nice. The rats are kind of like, I feel like I'm trading hits with them. Like, the health I get back goes into the wild meat, but then that wild meat, like, I lose the 5% health from a hit from them, which is not my favorite thing. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. You are, like, right on top of me. Yeah, I'm losing health from you. That's not ideal. Alright, so it looks like stuff is, like, continuously spawning. I feel like I've got what I needed from the surface. I'm happy to go back into the mine. Looks like I missed this iron from before. Missed this iron as well. Looks like this is a vein. But yeah, I do see this as kind of like a more premium open-ended version of Minecraft, which I really like. It's like a far more developed version, which I think is sick. I think it's really, really cool. Like when we start getting like the Skyblock equivalent kind of server happening through Hytale, I think it's gonna blow up. It's gonna be really, really cool. So I'm looking forward to that. I think I'm just going to take a second to consume some meat. Okay, there's nothing up there. That's fine. I don't have to get to full health, but I do have to get to some degree of health. Just in case I get kind of surprised in a fight again. Alright, let's grab this iron. There's a good bunch here, which is nice. If I can figure out the way to get the light leather on the tanning rack, I'm not sure, like, how that works, or even if I can build one. But if I can build one, and I can make that work with the light hide that I'm getting, that could be... Ooh, I see a lot of resources down there. Just check there's no monsters ready to jump on me. Fantastic, look at this! This is great! So much iron we're getting out of this. That's a huge vein, man. Where have you been all my mining journey? It's incredible. What's this other block as well? Basalt cobble as opposed to just cobble. I guess that might be the equivalent of deep slate, but it looks like it isn't a Y level kind of generation. It's just... Wow, dude, there is so much here. There is so much iron in this vein. That's crazy. Love, love, love that. If I mine out the rest of the basalt cobble, is there any value to it? Like, it seems like the iron generation is brilliant. But I'm wondering if I just mine through a couple more blocks, would there be another set? Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, well, that was good. That was very useful and helpful. Oh, wow. Okay, so I meant to repair this. It doesn't completely die. It just needs repairing. And I would imagine repairing it just costs a cheaper version of the materials required to craft it in the first place. Which is kind of interesting. How do I repair it, though? Because I can make a fresh one. But how would I repair it is the question. We're sitting on 25 iron ore, plus 11. I don't know why that's not going together. Maybe 25 is the biggest amount. It is. Okay, that's really interesting. Because you can carry 100 wood, or it seems 100 cobble, but certain things... It's not like Minecraft where it's either stackable or it's not stackable, and everything is either a single item or up to 64. They have different categories. Cobblestone or logs can go up to 100, and it seems like iron ore can only go up to 25. That is very unique. That's interesting. I'm finding so many features that are like similar but different. And it's really interesting to see kind of like... Because obviously I think like there are a lot of games that were an inspiration for this, but if you could pick one that is the closest, like you would obviously say Minecraft. So I think it's really interesting to compare what's... Not just what's the same, but what is like significantly different. Seems like there's a lot less mobs that spawn. Like, I'm going through this cave, and it seems mob spawning is pretty... relatively rare. Which is just a different, different ratio. Ooh. Plant fiber is accessible in the cave. Interesting. Plant fiber is really, really helpful for... Oh, what's this? That is a different looking wall. Is this a structure? What do we call these blocks? Sandstone cobble. I wonder if it's just a different biome. Oh. I've broken into something. Just want to make sure that I can get back up. Ooh. Very different kind of cave here. It's like a tree root. So it looks like it's a cave structure in a different biome. Interesting. Okay, my inventory is starting to fill up. So I do need to be aware of that. I can't run around forever. Oh gosh, those look... Sand lizard. It's interesting the pathfinding where it runs away from the bow. Oh, that looks gnarly. That looks really gnarly. Oh gosh. You do damage. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of space after that. I'm trying to balance, like, creating an entertaining stream where I actually do things. Oh, that is a structure. But also at the same time, like, I don't want to just die. This is a structure. Oh, there's a goblin. There's 2 goblins there. Okay, I'm gonna just run away from them. Oh, that's a different resource. Or is that just basic iron? I think that was just iron. Okay, this cave is really extending. This is a huge cave. I don't know if, like, this is the normal size for the server, because it's low-key, like, the first cave that I've been in. Okay, we have a new kind of crystal. The green one. I think this is thorine. Okay, I was worried I wouldn't be able to mine it, but it seems like we can. Interesting. Okay. Now we have some of that. I wonder if it's best to make our way back to our little hub, or even straight back to the house. We might be best. It could be daytime, so it might be best that we just make our way home, given that we have so many resources, and I really would hate to die with them. But yeah, the question becomes, how do I get home? Do I just build up? Like, what's the accepted way of achieving that? Ugh. It looks like that actually goes into another cave. That might have been an incredibly intellectual decision. Hang on. Yeah, this could work. Okay. Well, that was kind of I do not want to fight you. That was kind of accidental. That looks like a big version of the other one. Is that the outside? Okay, we've actually made it basically to the surface. I want to be very careful with this, because I don't want to fall. And I'm not fully confident with the mechanics of, like, the climbing yet. Okay. I can jump in place. That's the safest way to do this. I am kind of afraid of something just falling on me. But it seems like we've made it to the surface. Tortoise? Yo, there's a tortoise nearby? That looks cool. That looks really cool. Okay. Wow. I haven't seen a proper sunrise on this game yet. That looks like a structure. Could be a tree. Alright, let's recenter. And I think we just play it safe. We go home. Where is... Oh, we are a long way from home. Home is... What direction? That direction. Alright. I have 1 thing of food. Okay. Do I have anything interesting? I have some thorium, which is cool. Pile of skulls I don't really care about. Mushroom I don't care about. I can get rid of this. Linen scraps is good to have. Blood petals I don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Oh. Interesting. Sturdy chitin. Don't know what that is. Bone fragments I can get rid of. Okay, everything else, I think we're good. What is this? I wonder. It's hard to break. What about with an axe? The question is, can I eat it? No, I can't. Okay. I was just seeing if I could find a alternative food source. But we're at nearly full health. Oh, is it going into night or going into day? I can't actually tell. Alright. Just hoping I don't get targeted on the way home by something. Is that thorium? It is! It's interesting you can find these ores without even mining. Like, thorium is the third stage, I think. Because it goes copper, iron, thorium. So I'm actually surprised that it would just be sitting on the side of a mountain. But I'm not complaining. It's interesting. Those look kind of dangerous, TBH. I do not want to be targeted by you. Yeah, another day maybe. Another day. Are you a sand lizard? Yeah, okay, you're not friendly. We know that. Okay, we're making our way home. So I guess the goal here is now I need to make a tanning rack. I didn't actually get a lot of copper. I thought I would, but it just didn't happen. Okay, I see a mob over there, so I'm not going to engage with that. If I see some berries, that's 3 of them. Yeah, no, I'm gonna lose that fight. Oh, berries. Hello. Beautiful. Okay. That at least gives us a little bit of extra health. What is that? Are those turkeys? Are they sleeping? Tetrabird. Okay. I wonder if that's along the same kind of family of turkeys, or if they're like... I'm sure that it's related somehow in terms of growth. Alright. There's my house. I'm a little bit afraid to go completely in the water, because I'm not actually sure what water creatures exist that could hurt me. But we'll give it a crack. Is that the sun? It is the sun. Okay. That appears to be a shark. I do not want to get eaten by a shark. Yeah, no thank you. Let's make it to our house quickly. Almost there. Okay. Wow. If that image is not the best reason to buy this game, I don't think you'll ever be convinced. That's a beautiful sunrise. That's really nice. That's really nice. I love it. I love it. Fantastic. Okay, we have a few things. Let's open the furnace for starters. Throw some iron ore. I wonder if this will, like, work double speed. Or if that just... How will this work? I might need to go get some more wood as well. I don't think I have enough fuel for this. Okay. So I can upgrade the furnace just with the ingots. That's actually achievable. That is actually achievable. Okay, let's, important stuff. Venom sac, I think, is kind of important. Linen scraps, kind of important. That looks important, but I don't know what it is. Thorium ore is important. Essence of the Void. Copper ingot. I guess I can put it in here. Iron ore needs to be smelted, so we're going to keep that. Oh, I literally have no copper. So I can't use any of this iron, because in order to use the iron, I need light leather, which requires a tanning rack. And let's have a look how that works. Tanning rack. Okay, I can build a tanning rack. That's good. Let's craft that. Okay, and we can put the tanning rack... I reckon we put the tanning rack just next to it. Why not? Open the tanning rack. Put this in. Oh, and it just tans it over time, and I just leave it. Okay, cool. I guess maybe we can use the iron. Do we have more? I have medium hide? Which becomes medium leather? Okay. Any more of this stuff? No, I don't. Okay. So let's max that out. So that becomes light. Okay! We're in business. Chat, we are in business. We figured out light leather. So if I put this in after that, I think it doesn't do both of them at the same time. That just kind of like prepares it so you can do it later, I think. Alright, so we got this. I now have the ability to make an iron pickaxe. Let's go. We got the 2 light leather. Let's make an iron pickaxe. I feel like that's got to be the first thing we spend our iron on. Alright, let's go for the iron pickaxe. It's got higher durability. I imagine it's a bit faster as well. So, let's get rid of... Oh, that was a mistake. I didn't mean to do that. That was a bit silly of me. Alright, let's come back up. I just wanted to throw out this. Cool. Alright, we're gonna throw some stuff in the dump chest. I don't need moss. Plant fibers are kind of useful. You're just blocks, general blocks. Charcoal, I don't know if it has any use at all. But it is what it is. The mace that I keep getting, I don't know if that's ever gonna have a use. Throw that in. Some more iron is nice. Alright. Put the iron in here. We're going to start stacking that up. I think this was for my sticks. And I think I'll put my plant fiber in there as well. Okay, we need to do some trees, I think. We can do some trees. Can I get a... I can. Okay, let's get myself a hatchet. An iron hatchet. So that I can go mine a bunch of trees quickly. As opposed to using the stone tools. Alright, we got our first tools upgrade. Iron hatchet, iron pickaxe. We low-key skipped the copper age. That's fantastic. I don't know what I'll use the copper for. If I need it at all. But that's good. I definitely don't need the charcoal. So we're going to get rid of that. Okay. Rubble, probably don't need either. Torches, don't really need. Yellow moss, I definitely don't need. Don't know why I have that, but that's fine. Okay. Alright, let's go take down some trees. I gotta figure out how I can swim faster. That's gonna be an interesting experience. But first, trees. This looks like... Oh, bear. Forgot about the bear. I do believe this hatchet is quicker from memory, but I'm not even sure. I'll take just the increased durability. Like, that's just convenience, you know? I'm okay with that. I don't think the bear is after me, but just in case, I'm gonna go far away from there. We're gonna get some berries for our health as well. That's just useful. Oh, there's so many berries. This is fantastic. Great, great, great. Okay, beautiful. How many berries do we have now? We have 9. That's awesome. Alright, let's go through this tree. That'll give us a bunch of fuel. Oh, this is great. I feel like we're actually starting to make some progress on this game. I was feeling a little bit off after episode 1, thinking to myself, I mean, obviously I was exploring and obviously it was my first time, but this is real progress. Getting some iron tools, that's a big upgrade from what we had, so I'm stoked. Alright, how much wood do I reckon I actually need? I don't know. I don't know. But this is a good bunch. Oh, this will be interesting. This is a big tree we're taking down. That'll be a lot of stuff. That was fantastic. I don't know how these things regrow. Like, eventually I'll need to figure out how to sustainably farm wood. That's obviously a priority eventually, but until then, this works. And it works quite well, I might add. Alright, back to the house. Oh, that's so interesting. You can swim? After all this time, dude. After all this time, I didn't even know you can actually swim. It's faster on top of the water than below. Yo, that's incredible. I had no idea. I had absolutely no idea. That was a really successful little trip. I'm happy with that. Turn that on. Beautiful. That's now moving. Tanning rack is complete. I don't know what the medium leather is even used for, but we'll keep it. We have a bunch of iron. That's awesome. I need to get some more light hide so that I can actually use this iron to create armor, I think, right? The light leather, yeah. A copper shield would be nice too, but there's not much I can do about that at the minute. Do I have... Yeah, let's just craft all. Let's just get a bunch of arrows. I think that'll be helpful. Alright, we're making progress. We have 85 arrows now, which is great. This bow is about to die, so I'm just going to throw it out. And we'll swap it out with this one to save some inventory space. Get rid of the cobble. Let's throw some wood in here for later. And the sticks, of course. It's a lot of sticks. But that's okay. Probably worth keeping this pickaxe just for now. Tree sap I do not need. Ooh, we hit 100. Okay. Alright, we're ready to head out again. Now I know I can swim. That opens up a lot of opportunity. What do I want to do? Where do I want to go now? I think that looks really interesting. I don't know what this is, but it looks really, really cool. That also looks like a fossil or something over there. But we're gonna start with these. It looks like hot springs or like a pool, something like that. I'm cool with it. I like it. I think it's sick. Swimming, swimming, swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. I definitely don't think I'm capable yet of going in the deep. So I'm gonna stay in the shallows. Because that deep area with the sharks, I do not think that I have the gear for it. We don't have armor yet, so goal for today, I think, is let's get to the Iron Age, you know. But I think the challenge at the moment is not the iron itself; it's the other resource required, which is hide. So we'll add a little bit of exploring because I think that's just a bit of fun. But yeah, we're gonna have to figure out getting hide. It feels like that comes from enemies, or at the very least mobs. So we'll see how we go with that. If I just bow you, you can't really do much damage to me. That was so easy. Cool, cool. Can I fight you with this? Will you give me hide? Because if you do, that's awesome. And I'm super happy with that. You give me hide and you also give me meat. You can be my food source. Oh, this is fantastic. This gives me the resources I need for iron armor while also giving me additional food. It's literally solving two of my problems in one. I really hope these things respawn though. I hope I don't have to like farm them sustainably. But okay, we got a bunch of berries, we got a bunch of meat. We're on 12 berries, that's actually pretty good. Ooh. Yeah, let's fight you, why not? I'm getting better at the combat mechanics for this game. It's happening. It's not great yet. It's not impressive at all. But I'm very happy with how we are progressing. It looks like it's raining again. We got some Some storms coming through. This appears to be some kind of fossil. That's the sand lizard from before. Bro's running away before I even start. Cool. That looks like a fossil. That's really interesting. And this is what I was looking at on the map. Oh, I stepped on a cactus. What? You're alive? That is crazy. What? Bro, I was just attacked by a cactus. That is crazy. It's like a guardian of this area. I don't know, but that's kind of insane. This area looks really cool, but I don't know if there's any, like, reason for me to exist here. Like, I don't see anything valuable. I don't see any mobs to, like, battle. I just think it's just, like, a cool location. I was hoping there'd be something else to it, but okay. Like, it's not a bad thing. Oh, you don't even try to attack me. You just run away. You're like a little scaredy cat. Interesting. Okay. What about you? You look like a tank. Will you fight me? Nope. Okay. Sup? Alright, what else could I do? Is this like soul sand? No. Kind of looks like it, but... Such interesting biomes this game has. Oh. I see some creatures over here. I don't think they're skeletons. They look like turkeys, but people. Will you fight me? You are a skeleton. Oh, you have double daggers. You do damage. You did quite a bit of damage there. That was not ideal. I don't even know if I got anything worth it. Maybe I got linen scraps, which could be useful in the future. Okay. I see a structure a little further away. Okay, you running at me is a really good opportunity for me to get a few early hits in. Great. I'm really loving this combo. Because if I get close enough... Oh, these things just like spawn out of the ground. That's gnarly. I saw you like begin to exist. I witnessed your birth, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I think I get linen scraps from them. Aw. You're so cute. You're so cute. Is that like a meerkat? Oh, that's beautiful. That is actually beautiful. Alright, I see this structure over here, and I'm gravitating towards it. I've got a good bit of food. And I think I might want to just check it out. Like, if I take a couple of hits from these guys, it's kind of okay. Wait, why is my stamina completely depleted? I just needed to stop for a second. That was odd. I like this structure. I think it looks really cool. We'll see what's up. Because there's like a couple of... That looks dangerous. I don't want to deal with that. A couple of things to the structure. I love how many blocks there are in this game. Seems like I keep finding new blocks. Oh. I will take some time. Holy smokes, that was not what I intended. But this looks sick. Where am I? What? Harvest mature pumpkin? What is this? I feel like I'm walking into a trap. is this structure? I get a chest. I get some food. 15% health instantly. I get a bed. I'm afraid to interact. Okay. Nope. Nope. I'm not setting my spawn. I get some more arrows, some scraps. I get some thorium ore, which is pretty good as well. What was that? Green crystal shards. I want that. Okay, there is a ladder. We're going to deal with that in a moment. I can get crystal shards. Wait, I can just pick up stuff. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Wow, this is so interesting. There's a cauldron. I have all these potions now. I don't know what to... I'm gonna have to go home straight away. I don't know what to do with these. I have no idea what to do with these. I just need to store them. What did I just pick up? Old potion. Okay. Urchin shell. Coral shell. Dude, this is cool. Harvest mature pumpkin. I did that already, right? Oh, yeah. You can eat these. Gives health regen. So that's like the apple and the azure flower, I guess. Where? What? Press F to sit. Oh, I'm getting like apples and cool stuff from that. Dude. This is so good. Another chest. Nice. Fruit skewer. Thorium ore. Iron ore. Bro, I gotta keep these chests. They look like too cool not to keep. I need to go back and get the other ones. Damn, this is sick. Oh, this is iron? No way. I can just straight up get iron from this. Yo, the progression skip of finding a structure like this early game is kind of crazy. Okay, I actually don't need that. I don't need a bamboo planter. That's fine. You can keep that, whoever's house this belongs to. Okay. Did I open this already? I didn't. Let's go. Light leather. Boom powder. Copper hatchet. Not as good as my iron hatchet, but worth keeping. Keep this. I'm gonna keep this. And that's everything, right? Okay. I don't actually want to keep that. You can keep it. That's literally iron. Oh, that's so cool. Dude, this is like the greatest structure ever. No mobs, whole bunch of cool stuff. Easy breezy. There's another apple. I can just take a full-on furnace. Honestly, I don't actually need it, so like, you can keep it. It's fine. I can just make another one. Those are relatively inexpensive. This is literally iron. Okay, I think that's like everything. I don't know what the cauldron is, but like, might just leave it. Might just leave it. All right, time to get out. That was some solid looting there. Happy with that. Yo, that is genuinely the best structure I've ever looted. Now this looks fun too. Getting some apples, which is good health. Let me have a look at my food. Oh, maybe I don't want to go all the way down. Interesting. I think we'll have to come back to this. What does this look like on the map? Okay. That's pretty cool. So we wanted that. Where do I live? I've gone so far that I don't know where I live anymore. I think I live like up here. Actually, if I select this, or do I loot another structure, or do I go home? I think I need to go home. I think I have an inventory full of resources, and I don't want to be outside during the night for too long. fun breaking animation. Alright, we got a bunch of resources there. That's great. Let's figure out how we can leave. That looks like it might be food. Where is home? Home is this way. Oh. Okay, I did not get my free hits in. That was not the greatest battle I've done. You look dangerous, high key. Okay. As long as you run away, like, I don't mind. I just want this iron. I feel like I'm so stacked on iron. But, I mean, it's a good thing. Home is this way. Oh, you're gonna come fight me now. What was that? Medium hide. Okay, so that's kind of like a level up. That's a better kind of hide than what I'm used to. Damn, iron ore is like way too easy to get. I'm starting to feel like it's not that impressive. You know what I mean? Let's eat the lettuce so that I get another inventory slot. Oh, there's so much. Gosh. There's a huge vein. Yeah, I definitely need to, like, get home just so that I can put all these resources back in my chest. Alright, there's a line there I do not want to have to deal with. Okay. Bro's, like, looking at me, but I think I'm safe. I think I'm okay. Alright, let's just slowly make our way home. Looks like there's some chill stuff. There's also some not chill stuff. Those guys don't look super chill. What's down here? I need to get home. I need to stay on task. The goal is a bunch of iron gear. And if I go home, we might already have it. We should probably pathfind across this side. I think this is like a little bit safer. We found camels! Let's go. That's so fun. Camels are cute. Alright, this looks like a mini structure. I don't see any mobs around. Might just quickly take a look. Is that a chest? What? I'm on fire. That was not intellectual. Grilled fish, hatchet, iron ore, logs. We're gonna leave that stuff. What is this? I can't pick it up. It's a tent. Okay. Maybe I'll just let you keep that. We continue the voyage. Couple of iron ore in that chest, so I guess it was useful. No enemies to deal with, so there's no loss. Alright, I found ways to be safer, and I'm a little bit better at seeing the enemies before they see me. It does also look like we're starting to go into night again, so hopefully I can move quickly, and we can make our way home before we completely fall into darkness. Nice. That works. Let's start eating some stuff that's not, like, that rare. Like, meat, I feel like, is pretty chill. I can get meat anywhere from pretty much every mob. That is a bear. Is that a bear in the water? Bruh, nowhere is safe. Alright, let's quickly swim across. check the map. How are we going? Okay, we're actually getting pretty close. That's good. This looks like a structure as well. I might just come back to it. I don't know if there's any loot. Maybe if I climb? I can't see or hear any enemies, so... might as well just quickly take a look. No, it just looks like a structure. Doesn't look like anything too crazy. That is a wolf. I do not want to deal with you. I don't know if wolves go in the water, but I'm going to maybe swim across just to this little island for now. That bear seems to be looking at me. Or maybe it's not. But that will just give us a little bit of extra space to get home. Let's get our stamina sorted. Okay. I don't know what that is. I think it's safe. I think we're fine. We're good. Alright, let's stay out of the deep water. I don't know if a crab is friendly or if it'll attack me. Doesn't look like it's going to attack me, so that's good. Alright, we're almost home. You can see the house over there. That crab was sleeping. Sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to wake you up. Alright, I think from here we can make a line towards the house. And still stay out of the depths. Yep, I think we're safe. I don't think that this... yeah, this is still shallow water, so I don't think that the sharks come into this area. Or at least they don't target while I'm in this area. Beautiful. A day well spent, I think. We did a bunch of cool stuff, but most importantly, like... we got tons of resources. Tons and tons and tons. Okay, did I take a few more chests? Beautiful. Let's put a chest over here. Ooh. We made a large high roll chest. That's good. We're going to put, like, useful consumable items over here, including my potions. Potion of purification. I'm sure there's a very good reason for that to exist. Small potion of poison. Plus a health potion. Put that there. Small potion of health. Pumpkin is a consumable. Berries I might just keep. Wild meat I can put in there. Okay. Let's put the hide in the tanning rack. And the medium hide after it. Light leather I have. There's nothing else that's come out of that. Okay. The furnace is still cooking. Maybe it went out of render distance and so it stopped. But we can refill it nonetheless. And I have a bunch more wood to throw in it as well. Good. Okay. If I were... okay, firstly, I need to place a torch down. Can I just craft torches? I need tree sap for that. Okay. That's in here. Okay, let's put that there. Just gonna put some torches down. I don't know if these torches actively do anything to prevent mobs from existing on my little island, but best be safe. Best be safe. Cool. I think that should cover just about everything. Then we can have our torches on entry. The furnace is kind of nice mood lighting, but I would like a little bit more. Just a little bit more. And then on the roof. And yeah, that's that. Okay, let's grab a couple of sticks because I need to now make a couple of torches for my offhand. Just so I can walk around with that. Okay. I'm thinking of putting down another large high roll. And that can be used for... I don't even know. Alright, let's put the thorium ore in front of all of that. This high roll chest seems to be my important resources. Linen scraps. Seems to be a fabric. I wonder if that goes on the tanning rack. No, it doesn't. Okay. Maybe it crafts into something. Repair kit. What is a repair kit, do we wonder? Furniture storage. Farming accessories. Interesting. Workbench tinkering. A bear trap. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Unlock a backpack. Medium leather. I guess that increases the inventory space. That's cool. Alright, let's throw charcoal away. You're my important resources. I've got light leather. I've got medium leather. Bam, bam. Linen scraps go in there. Wooden bucket, don't care too much about. Iron ingots we have tons of. Iron ingots we actually have tons of. So let's refocus on... I think a sword makes sense. I think a good sword makes sense because that, doing more damage with the sword is going to help us a lot. We could create an iron bow as well. We don't have enough light leather for the bow and the sword. But we can make a thorium short bow. Oh, that's an interesting. We could also do a thorium sword. What do you reckon's more important? I feel like the thorium short bow. I think that's probably more important. I don't have cobalt or any of those other ones. I think the short bow is probably the best. I don't know, man. I don't know. I reckon we'll go for an iron bow and we'll do a thorium sword. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Okay. This is going to be resources that I think are useful, but I have no idea what for. Leather I'm going to keep. Did I have a consumable chest? Is that this one? Yeah. Grilled fish. We are stacked on food now, which is fantastic. Super, super happy with that. I'm going to keep this. Crystal shards. Maybe they're useful. Okay, I take it back. This is going to be like genuinely useless random stuff. That's what we're going to use this for. Stuff that is just not helpful. I don't need that hatchet anymore. I feel like I'm just... it's just not necessary. Okay. Make sure we're at full health. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, once that iron is done, we'll get the thorium. So did I decide on a iron sword? And then a thorium short bow, right? Yeah, I think that's a good call. Can throw this out. That becomes our sword. So we should do a little bit more damage with that. I imagine. I have absolutely no idea how true that is. But then the bow, we will do a thorium short bow. Yeah, it makes more sense. Okay, in terms of armor. It's still the light leather that's the issue, isn't it? Okay. We've got enough ingots, which is good now. We've got enough ingots. We're kind of sorted. We need the light leather. We really need the light leather in order to progress with that. Iron ingots can go in there. Green crystal shards. I think I have green crystal shards in this chest. Yeah, crystal shards can go here. Okay, this is semi-irrelevant stuff. Okay. Right, looking at this, we've made some good progress, but I think I really need to prioritize just getting this leather, which means I need to kill mobs, which now we have the sword, and we have a bit more food is probably going to be a lot easier, I imagine. Or at least that's the goal. We have better tools. We have an iron sword, iron hatchet, iron pickaxe. We're about to get ourselves the thorium shortbow, which is pretty exciting as well. Yeah, I really want to get a tier 2 furnace. That'd be kind of helpful. Alright, let's grab a secondary food source just in case. I feel like some apples. And we'll bring the apples as like a safeguard. We'll put that in maybe 9. Iron ingot I'm going to get rid of anyway. Yeah, so we'll have the wild meat there and the berries, because those seem to be resources that we're picking up relatively quickly. And we'll go with that. Can I like sleep? I can sleep through the night! Nice. Does that speed up my furnace? No. It does not. Okay, the thorium has now begun. Dude, we have so much iron ingot. So much. Alright, we have the iron ingot. We have the basic tools for iron. So, I need 3. 6, that's 9. Plus 3 is 12. Plus 7 is 19. Plus 4, so I need 23 total light leather. Which is 23 total light hide. Okay. That's gonna be a minute. That's gonna take me a little bit. So we'll just wait for this thorium to finish smelting, and then we'll be on our way. In the meantime, I'm gonna go get myself a drink. So I'll be right back. Alright, we're on a total of 5. We just need to get to 8, and then we can leave the last 4. So that doesn't matter so much. So that would be 2 more, and then we can get the bow. This is exciting, though. This is exciting. I'm going into battle. I'm so keen to have, like, an actual armor set. Because that means, like, I won't take as much damage from the mobs, which means I can actually survive without fear. More food, more armor, less death. That's the goal. Alright, 1 more, and then we're good to go. Fantastic. We should be able to go into bow, thorium short bow. It's not... It requires a blacksmith anvil tier 2, which requires another 30 light leather. So I can't make the bow anyway. I have an emerald. That's so sad, dude. That's so sad. Alright, well... I need to upgrade my blacksmith anvil, which I don't have the resources for. So I guess I can't craft it after all. I didn't realize that it was locked. So I guess that all the craft recipes exist, but upgrading the tier of the anvil, I can see now, requires blacksmith's anvil tier 3. So there must be another upgrade after that. That's a little bit annoying. I didn't realize that, but the game actually was quite clear, so I can't really be upset at the game itself. That's more just me not reading things that I really should have read. So, I wonder if we should take on the bear. I mean, we're close to home. We could just start shooting it. Is it hiding? Just wonder what resources it gives. That was a triple hit. I'm happy with that. Oh, did I get it? Alright, well now I have to outrun its friend. Okay, this is not ideal. Oh. Did not mean to fall there. Haha. You don't want to fall either. This is good. Free hits, man. Bow is like so overpowered. Fantastic. All right. We got hide. Heavy hide. Okay, so it looks like that's like a higher class version of the hide. Unfortunately, inaccessible to us. Because we actually need light hide. So we need to kill some basic kind of mobs. We do need some venom sacs as well. Okay, let's get some berries as we go, just to keep our health up. That's always good. Berries are definitely the most convenient food source of all of them. Especially if you're a pacifist. Okay, I'm looking for some mobs. And I can't find any. So, getting a lot of berries, not a lot of hide at this point. Alright, these guys might give me what I need. I see a structure in that tree as well. Alright, I remember you guys not being that aggressive. I wonder if you give me light hide, though. I think you died. I don't think I got heavy hide from that. Dude, you are so much easier to kill than a bear. How come your resources are so chill? Wow. Okay, well I have heavy hide now. What about a rabbit? Will a rabbit give me light hide? Is that light? Oh, finally. Good. Okay, cool. At least that's one. At least that's one. Get some more berries. Alright, we're kind of stacked on berries, actually. This is good. We still don't have armor, so I'm going to take damage at the same rate, but at least I can heal. This looks really interesting. Oh, you guys are nice. We like you guys. You guys are safe. This is cool. Yeah, you guys are good people. You're like the villagers, I guess. Ooh, I will take the iron ore. I will take the turnip, and I will take the apples. Don't really care too much about the rest, but that's cool. Okay. This isn't really going to help me with what I'm trying to achieve, though, I don't think. Bonus berries, we'll take that. Not very good chests. What is that? Not very good chests at all, but we'll get all the way to the roof. Maybe they have something good up here. Some more iron ore. I'll take the skewers. I'll take the plant fiber. But I don't think that was really that worth it. Nope, I don't really want to climb back up. I fell. But it's okay, because I have like infinite health. I do have to figure out at some point how to repair resources. Because if they still, if something breaks, right? If its durability goes to 0, there's obviously a reason for that. So there must be a repair mechanic, but I don't have access to it. I don't know what it is. Okay, I need to find some animals to give me light hide. I have 1. I managed to find 6 heavy hide. And 1 light. But at least we have tons of berries. This is actually very, very good. That is a bear. No, thank you. That bear is kind of chasing me. I see sheep. Sheep is good. The bear is no longer chasing me. Beautiful. Some more light hide. There we go. Number 2. I won't kill the baby. What else? You look interesting. I don't even know what you are. Will you hurt me or will you just like low-key run away? You look heavy though. I don't mean to be like insulting to you. But just as a general... Ooh, interesting. Different meat. Raw beef. It's the same as wild meat. But it's a different item. Which is interesting. And that didn't give me... Oh, it did give me light hide. That's good. That's good. That's very good. Because there's a couple of you. Alright, let's go for the light hide. Perfect. Ooh, that is a fall. Can I pick up arrows? I don't think so. I don't know if I got anything from that. Did my arrow disappear or did I pick it up? I don't know. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay, I have 6 light hide. It's a good start, but I definitely need more. There's a couple of sheep here. Awesome. Nice. Getting some raw wild meat as well, which is... Oh, I hear a dog. That is not ideal for me. I mean, I might be fine. Might be fine with a dog. My bow is running out of durability, but I wonder what kind of hide you have. I think that's the medium one. I didn't take any damage though. Fox. I don't know what you give. I don't know if you gave me anything. Maybe it was light hide. Maybe it was medium. Maybe I'll put these over here. Just so I can see them in real time as I drop them. Okay. Let's climb up. There's my house. Are those chickens? No, those are mushrooms. I'm sure that in particular biomes, the hide is like more or less common. Surely you would give me light hide. I like that my player speed is like almost guaranteed to be faster than the creatures. Yeah, those are mushrooms. Oh, sleeping fox. Okay, so fox doesn't give me any kind of hide. What about these deer? Bear is just not necessary. Because it's quite dangerous. Oh, the deer actually runs pretty fast. Alright, what do you give? think that was light. I think that was light. And it might even give 2. This might be the way to go. There's horses as well. I'm gonna run out of arrows. Oh gosh. Bro. This deer is really doing well. Horse needs to get out of the way. How are you still alive? I've shot you so many times. Finally. Okay, just give me 1 hide. Okay. I wonder if you can ride a horse. That would be cool. Am I poisoned? I hate getting poisoned. Yo. Wait, am I controlling it? Oh, that's incredibly convenient. Yo. That's awesome. I need to, like, build something for this dude. Holy smokes. Alright, can I break trees? How do I get off? How do I leave the horse? I don't... But how do I leave? How do I get off the horse? I don't know. Will the bear target me if I'm on a horse? Yep. Let's get out of your way. Oh, I can look behind me. That's great. Okay, so I can't interact with anything. I'm stuck. Shift. F. What if I hold shift? F. Hold F. Bro, how do I leave the horse? Control? I'm stuck. Is this a feature, a bug, or a skill issue? Okay, my F key is not working properly. Well, what if I just kill the horse? Will you drown? I mean, this is kind of cool, man. This is like high key the fastest that I've traveled in this entire game. Okay, my stamina bar is running down. Is that the horse's stamina? I guess the horse has more stamina? Yeah, I think so. Like, it can't swim forever. And what happens if we get to the end? Will the horse die, or will the horse just kick me off? I think that's copper. I want to go mine it. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Bro. Okay, well, at least it let me off the horse. It's a good start. I don't want to drown you. Okay. Did it just kick me? That's so funny. Alright, well let's mine some copper underwater. Looks like underwater mining is actually, like, chill. Because I need some copper anyway. Okay. And I have water vision. Like, I have vision underwater if I just go completely under. Great. And if I do that, will I regen my, like... Ah, fantastic. How low can I go underwater? Is there, like, any water pressure? I don't think so. Alright, I need to stay on task. Let's get to the surface, because that's a bit of a distance away. I'm going to start taking damage. Yep. The horse, like, high-key waited for me. It's kind of cute. Can I jump back on, or... It's not giving me the press F to interact. Have I missed my chance with you? I don't know. I think maybe the horse is just a little bit buggy. But I'm not even getting the, Oh. All I had to do was hit it, and then press F to mount exists. That's fantastic. So I think for whatever reason I was just facing the wrong direction. Okay. Wow, this thing runs fast. Love that. Much faster than I can travel. Its auto climb is fantastic. Cool. I didn't even need like a saddle or anything. I just started. You know? This looks interesting. These guys are interesting as well. Okay, well now I can't get off again. I'm spamming F. Do you have to be in the water for me to jump off? I don't understand. Why am I stuck? I don't understand what's going on, man. I'm just out here trying to get some hide. I'm looking... I'm pressing F, bro. This is a hell of a bug. I'm just like infinitely stuck on a horse. Did bro just fall asleep? That's like high-key really funny. Oh. Dude, no. I can't get out now. No, I can't get out. I can't even get off the horse. Okay, the horse died. That's an easy solution. I'm sorry, buddy. Horse, you had to go. There was nothing I could do. Okay. Hello. Okay, I need to heal up, bro. That was like an unnecessary loss. Oh. That's so interesting. So they have traps around these goblin areas. They're dangling a carrot in front of it, so hopefully you walk across and then you will fall to your death. Interesting. I imagine that's like the same. Maybe, maybe not. Got some more arrows. Always helpful. Might take the chest for fun. Some extra apples. I'll take that. I feel like there was a second goblin somewhere. Did bro fall in his own trap? Did he fall in the trap that I was in? No. Okay, well the second goblin is MIA. I don't know what happened to him. That's interesting. I don't know what that is. Trork cage. Can I place it down again? Cool. Alright, let's break some of this stuff. Berries. Is there any other chest? I feel like it probably is just the one chest. Oh well, that's chill. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, well, now I've lost my horse. Which was not the ideal. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll find a way to get back home. We'll probably be okay. Is there any chests? I don't think so. Alright, we gotta find some more animals so we can get their hide. Okay. I'm aware that I'm not doing this the most efficiently. I'm sure there is a better way to do this, and we'll work that out in the future. Maybe these, like, turkey-looking creatures. How many arrows do I have? 5. It's probably enough for this wolf. Oh. Fantastic. I think I have 1 spare. Didn't even take any damage. Alright, these turkey things. What do you give me? I don't even think I got hide. They're very easy to kill. But no, I did not get hide. Okay, that was a pretty easy kill. But again, no hide. I think I got skeleton bones or something instead. Okay, sheep. They're good. We know sheep are good. I can throw rubble. That's kind of sick. I wonder if that does damage. That's interesting. Alright, we got another hide from that. I think I need like 30 from memory. We'll go for that. I'm basically just killing everything I can see. Alright. You sound so interesting. Yep, that gives me hide. Good. We're on 14. I feel like we're back on task. We're on a roll now. I got a little bit distracted, but I think we're back. Give me my berries. 38 berries. It's a good number. It's just annoying having to eat them. It just slows me down. Did I just miss? Literally might have missed. Oh, temple looking thing. Oh, you run too fast. Oh, you run too fast. Once you start hitting it, it starts flinching. So once I start getting hits, it's actually okay. I think it gave me 2 hide that time. I run out of stamina before this one does, which is unfortunate. Alright, we got 2 light hide again. Great. It's interesting. Oh, work in progress. So that could be another portal in the future. That's kind of sick. Alright, we're on 18. It's a good start. It's a good start. Even if we make half armor, sleep through the night, come back, I'm okay with that. I still think that's a success. So we're going to start making our way back home. Oh no, I'm not battling a bear with no armor. That is a terrible decision. I might actually survive. But I still think it's a terrible decision. Oh, no, go away. Actually, I probably should fight you. Yeah, you shoot arrows. That's just mid. Did I get any arrows? No. What is this? Salt. Picked up some salt. Great. And we're back at full health. Life is good. Let's keep moving. I can see home. That's good. We're good progress. 18 is a good start. And then we also managed to get, I think, 4 heavy and 6. Ooh, there is a chest there. That might be worth actually looking at. That is not very well guarded. Light hide. Good, good, good. That's what we're looking for. Don't really need the bones, but I'll take them. I don't want that candle. Okay, I guess it's just a little tiny ruins. Is there anything maybe up the top as well? Or no, it's just the one chest. Oh, well, that chest gave us a hide, so now we're on 19. Out of, I think, 31 was the total we needed to get all the things we wanted. Hello, sheepy. This could be another one. Nice. Alright, that brings us up to 20. 20 is good. Progress is being made. Seems a lot easier to sneak up on these animals during the night. Okay, don't go behind him. That's good to know. Well, actually does damage. That's another one. Squirrel maybe will. No, I don't think so. Alright, let's heal up for a second. Getting pretty close to home. We might be able to swim across from here, actually. That is a bear. Okay, no thank you. I do not want to be dealing with a bear right now. Alright, we've made it home. Let's put a bunch of random blocks in chests. We should instantly start the tanning because that does take a minute. We'll do that and then we'll do some medium after as well. I think the hide is going in here, but we're turning it all into that, so I'll just leave it as is. We've got another chest, which is nice. We have some iron ore to smelt. And then some copper after that. Turn on. Let's do it. Let's add another bunch of wood to the flames. That works. This chest has a bunch of weird stuff. I guess these are the resources that don't actually matter too much, that I don't care about. Plant fiber sticks, petals, I guess, feathers, moss, salt. Alright. Consumables. Berries, I think I will keep for now. Raw beef, I'll get rid of. Actually good resources. Essence of life. Some more thorium ingots. We're actually... Are we able to craft thorium armor? No, it's locked. And it's locked behind 20 copper ingots, 20 bone fragments, 20 medium leather. And a very specific kind of log. That's not impossible to do, but we might leave that for episode 3. Right, the furnace is moving along. tanning rack is tanning. This is good. We should be able to make our first piece of armor. Let's start with the helmet. And that's it. That is our... Oh, and it goes straight on. Fantastic. That makes a lot of sense. I can obviously take it off, but it goes on projectile resistance, physical resistance, and it adds 9 hearts. Okay. So I have to eat more. If I take this off, and then I put it back on, my health goes down. I don't love that. I also don't love that I can't see how much health I have. Is there a way to fix that? Hide hotbar, hide chat, show entity health bars? Yes. Display input bindings. I don't know. Hello. Ooh, chocolate. Thank you. Mmm. Yum. Thank you. Okay. I would really love to see that, but it's okay. It's okay. I guess you can see it here. I'd love to see it on top of... Is it in here? No. Is it in gameplay? Probably not. Sprint FOV, view bobbing, camera shake. I'm not using creative mode anyway, so that's fine. Pick up field of view, damage numbers. Is that this? Oh no, I don't want that. Nope, that's bad. That's bad. Put that back. Yeah, I don't know. All of that is off. Diagnostic will print more error messages about misconfigured content. No, I'm good. I'm going to leave it as is. Okay. Let's grab some more leather. We should be able to make the next piece soon. 2 more pieces of leather and then we'll have that. Getting the medium leather to upgrade the workbench is going to take a minute. I just feel like I'm so slow. I need to get another horse. I think I need to get another horse. I think that's going to change things. Because the workbench needs medium leather. Looks like tier 2 of you requires every kind of leather. I wonder what tier 2 does. It doesn't actually tell me what tier 2 does. Upgrading reduces processing times and increases storage capacity. Okay, so it just makes it quicker. I think I need 1 more. Yeah, 1 more. That'll make 7. And then we can make our chest plate if we go to the armorer's workbench. Iron cuirass. Cool. I have 8. But nice. Must be 1 in a chest nearby. Okay, and that brings us... That gives us plus 17. That is a lot better. That is a lot better. So the hearts might be related to how many ingots. 16 ingots, 7 light leather. It's interesting. It looks like the thorium, which is the next step up, also requires linen scraps, which we have already, which is good. Blacksmith anvil. Okay, I have an iron sword, iron hatchet, iron everything. I have a basic bow, though. Iron short bow. Oh, we should definitely make this. We should definitely just make that right now. That's going to be super helpful for us. Alright, we're going to go blacksmith anvil, bow, iron short bow, because now we have the leather for that. And that can replace our basic short bow. Fantastic. Alright, let's get rid of this. And we can throw that in its spot. Okay, so now we have full iron equipment pretty much. I don't really need a shovel. I typically just don't use a shovel. I feel like it's like low-key not that helpful. Alright, let's bring the light leather into here. What do we still need? Because we have how many to go? We have 3 in inventory plus 6. So we're going to have 9 total. The leggings cost 6. And you cost 3. We'll have full armor. Huh. I thought I didn't have enough. Maybe I just miscounted. Great. So we have the gauntlets. We have the chest plate. We have the helmet. So do I get boots? Or I guess the leggings and the boots are the same. And they call them greaves. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder if there's multiple dimensions, because Cindercloth, Essence of the Void, Storm Leather. I wonder where that all comes from. Essence of the Void I think I actually do have, it seems, but Shadow Weave Scraps. I wonder where you get that from. It's interesting. Alright, let's start regenerating our health. Yeah, we look a lot more chill. This is good. This is very, very good. Alrighty, one more. We'll wait for that to finish. Okay, so it looks like the chitin scraps that we got is actually one of the requirements to upgrade the tanning rack. I don't remember how I got it. No idea. But it's interesting. It's interesting. Alright, that is all 6 light leather that we need for the final piece. The final piece, the greaves, craft. And that's it, man. We now have full iron armor. We did skip the copper armor, just because we didn't really find that much copper, so it wasn't really that necessary. We found plenty of iron, and we were willing to go out and get the light leather. So let me fully heal up. Oh, it looks like I must have thrown out some berries there by accident. It's fine. Alright, we're fully healed up now. We have 146 health. So we've just added 46 more health to what we had before, which was just a base 100. It looks like there are ways to increase your stamina potentially. We also have defense. I don't know exactly what that stat achieves, but it'll be interesting. Time will tell. Backpacks. Interesting. Yeah. I think we're going to leave it there for today. We managed to get full iron armor, which I'm super happy with. That's going to make the fights a lot easier. We stacked up a whole bunch of food as well, which is kind of crucial when we go into combat. We tend to lose a lot of health, but hopefully less now that we have our armor set. We also got ourselves an iron sword, iron hatchet, iron pickaxe, and an iron shortbow. So we've hit the Iron Age. We've managed to get ourselves some pretty good gear. And also, like, done a bit of exploration and enjoyed the experience as well. So, yeah, that'll be everything for today. Thank you for watching all the way to the end, and I will see you guys very soon with the edited version of this live stream, and then soon after that, we'll run into episode 3, where we explore some more mechanics of the game. So, we'll see what that is when we get to it. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next